Yes.
Oh, they are? Okay, perfect. So usually what I'll do is I'll start around the market so that way he can get used to a little bit of all the activity and the people and the sounds because it's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
And then we gauge how well he does. And sometimes I'll take pups, like a couple laps around first before going like straight through the market.
Okay.
Right, and that kind of be is like the finale. So what we'll do is we'll cross the street first, and we'll kind of just walk
Okay.
around the market, the outer perimeter, and then sometimes too going through the market where the park area is, and the grass is a good idea too. That way we're not right next to everybody at first. Just get them kind of warmed up, seeing all the people and being around all the dogs. Now this will be a great opportunity for us. We want to try to make it as first and letting them see all the kids from a little bit further of the distance. First. Boy. This video will be easier to upload because you won't really have to do any editing to it. The dog park videos, they're fun, but they can require a lot of work sometimes. Boy. 90% of the footage is going to be empty. Here you go. Let's look for that corner. Yeah, this is even better than yesterday so far. I'm looking forward to the fall. This is actually the house once where the person's new puppy, I guess, had actually snuck out of their gate. Luckily, I was working with a dog and a client, and we came up this way and we caught him. That little thing was running right into traffic.
Oh,
You can kind of see after that too. They put some chicken wire.
yes.
It's yeah, you gotta be careful with those really small ones.
We had a dog
Oh no.
I had to put chicken wire down and that way.
Hey, there you go.
Wrap it
Oh, there you go.
You shouldn't get out.
That's good. Yeah, my that's my worst fear. Is like I'll finally get a place with a fence just to have a dog that jumps over it. Oh, there you go. He sees his first pup. Doing well so far from the distance here. And that's the thing too, especially like when you're out in public as opposed to your neighborhood, there's gonna naturally be so much more going on. Whereas if we are that far away from the dog in the neighborhood, it might already cause you to react because it's not quieter. It's like that one focal point. So sometimes, even though this may seem like a bad idea at first, the fact that there is so much going on actually makes it easier for him to kind of get used to things.
Well, I've noticed when I take him out at night walking, if a dog is on that side of the street, he's on this side, he's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Or as long as it doesn't start barking.
Oh yeah, that's a hard one
He's
for
got
most
it,
dogs, though. Yeah.
But if he's doing hair fence, then maybe he has to go.
Oh, that's
Yeah. And that's something we'll have to work up to here because as soon as we kind of cross into that area, then that likelihood goes up a lot. There's still going to be some ways that you can kind of work around it that I'll show you at first. But sometimes it's just going to be unavoidable, but that's why you want to practice. So we'll cross this way first. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. And then we'll take a left. Yeah, he's doing good so far, though.
Yeah, his tail is up. He's not like bothered by all of this.
You just gotta be careful here. You got people coming by. Maybe after the session. Alright. they'll turn right on you even if you have the
I
crosswalk.
know.
I'll be.
Oh, he's already going in. Okay. He's getting the shopping started.
Yeah. This way, Buckley, come on. I don't know if we told you, but he is going through radiation. He had prostate cancer.
Yeah.
And
Oh, is he taking a break?
it's wearing him out. He is so
Poor guy.
tired, and that is not his nature.
Oh, it's
Really,
got to be hard.
he's got one more week.
Oh, there you go. The light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely.
Poor
But
guy.
I guess the more radiation you get, the more it affects your body. It builds up.
Makes sense.
So yeah, normally he plays pickleball every morning
There you go.
and goes to the gym every day.
That'll be something to look forward to being able to get back into at least. Good job, Buckley. Hi, how you doing? Oh, very good. Boy. Be careful, you got the little one coming up here. Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Hi, Buckley.
Good job. Yeah, so he did a combination there. He was interested, but he made space for him probably because of the vest, right? So like I said, that'll help you out a lot sometimes. Just make sure he doesn't get ran over.
That's why I got orange.
That's good. Makes it very visible.
So,
Right. So there's a couple other pups here coming up. So far, so good. I think a lot of it now is like when we're out, it's just if they get, into personal space, which is a little bit more understandable,
sure.
right? And kind of expectations wise, if so long as we let the other parents know while they're trying to close the space that he might bark or snap at them because he's uncomfortable with that, that should be fine.
Good boy, Buckley.
There we go.
There's a dog right behind us. Right here, Mark. Good boy.
Oh,
Come on.
good. There you go.
Good
Good.
boy. Good boy.
Going to look for some produce here. There you go. What I'll do is I'll walk straight first, and then we'll go through the garden here.
This way.
There you go. So got some pups. Got a pup coming that way. So we'll go this way.
Okay.
So that way we're not running right into something. Because like Dad said, that'll probably be the hardest thing for him. Yeah, look. There you go.
Lots of dogs, Buckley.
Yeah, so we'll give him a second here. They'll pass. Right. All right, now we'll walk through. Good boy, Buckley.
Good boy,
There you
Bud.
go. We got the little one here, so you want to try to have him on this side. There you go.
It's hard to do that. He wants to go over
I've
to.
noticed that. He just wants to go and explore and then squeal at people when they get too close. Oh, look at him. Oh. There you go. So he's interested in everybody. So you want to just make sure that you're careful that he doesn't, mark anything
Yes.
for people,
Well,
since he is a little bit of a marker.
Yes, but fortunately by now he's pretty dry.
That's true too. All right, so we got another little one coming up here. What I would do so that way they don't have to pass so close to one another is go to your left here in the grass. Oh, your other left.
Oh, other left.
That's funny. All right. And that way we can go around this way.
Buddy.
There we go. Some more pups over there.
Where are we gonna go?
And now we're trying to go after that spot there. Good, and then to your left here. There you go. Oh, let's go back this way. It's a little tight, and there's another dog right there too. There you go. He sees this one over here. We'll go that way. Yeah, you might have to do some shopping.
Perfect.
Good boy.
I dyed those with dog handkerchiefs.
Oh, that's cool.
So Liberty Town.
Oh, nice. You like this one video I sent to Eileen the other day? It was like, it was one of those kind of tie-dye projects, but it was like huge. And it was a cool pattern when they unfolded it. I'll try to find the link in her message and I'll send it to you.
It is amazing what some people can do.
Yeah. And it's fun because like you as the person that doesn't know or haven't seen it before, like you get to like the anticipation of what it's gonna look like.
Right. Well, I went through the dyes and dyed out little pieces of fabric, so I know what colors they make.
Yeah, you probably might not be as surprised as I was.
It is pretty amazing.
There you go. Okay. Oh, there's a little one, so we'll wait here. We'll let him pass. Good. He's doing good. Oh, good boy. There you go. Very good. Perfect. Yeah, he definitely sees him too. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll try to go in front of you here. And that way if anything does come up, you can really just turn around. I have to hold him really close. Go ahead, go this way. Perfect. There you go. So that's something that you and your husband would do, right? Kind of like at the Home Depot, just have somebody ahead spot
Yeah.
for you. Let's just go up this way. A little bit crowded. Yeah. There you go. Just watch your step. Good job. So you, at least now we're definitely getting used to his personal space being invaded a little bit more. Right? And it's a little bit easier in this case because people aren't focusing on him or approaching him, but they're just walking by him because of everything else that they're checking out. Which is good for him. It's like those baby steps. Eventually you'll want to have, hopefully we'll get somebody that's interested in petting them, letting them know, and then giving them a treat and letting them know to just let him come up to them and don't push into his space, all that stuff. But, things like that is maybe the hardest for him to kind of pick your time with those situations. Usually best to start off with friends, family,
Yes,
relatives.
yeah. I've started taking him with me to Liberty Town.
There you go. You can see if we can find your dad there, Buckley.
I'm having to flip it over. Said he was going to find a bench.
There's some around here. What we'll do is I guess we'll try to just walk over there to that open space. And what I'll do sometimes, especially on days like this when it's really busy, is just sit away from everything and then let him just kind of see all the people and dogs that are going by.
Okay.
And that'll give you a little bit of a break as well. So there's another pup over there. But no, so far he's doing great. See if we can find his dad. That way we can sit next to him and give Buckley a break. You watch out for the little kids. That's always to be like the hardest thing is like the really little. Oh, he's going potty.
Oh,
Good job, Buckley.
good boy, bud.
Oh, good job. He definitely sees him. He definitely sees the big old doggo.
That is amazing, TJ. You would have been
Freaking out, yeah.
really would.
He's doing great. So there's a trash can over there we'll make our way over to. There you go, good boy. He definitely seems a lot more comfortable too. I felt really bad for Boomer because even though he wasn't reacting, you know, and you can see it in the video, Boomer was a lot more
gosh,
scared.
Yeah, you could see his tail was between his legs the whole time.
There's another pup over there. I don't see him anywhere. Did you want to try to call him?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here, I'll hold him for you.
No, I just work out of my apartment in Stafford.
So there's another pup coming up behind you, so I'm going to go back over here to the grass. There you go. Good boy. Good job.
So treat oriented.
Oh, so we gotta watch out for the little one. Hi, there you go.
Well, he's not answering.
Aw. Hopefully he brought his phone with him.
So,
Oh, he's looking at you instead of the dog back behind you for the treat. That's good.
good boy. Good boy.
You got two puppos over there now. And so you got the little one over there you have to be careful of. It's okay, big guy. It's okay.
I don't know whether he's stopping because of the collar or because of what we trained him.
It might be both. You never know, you know. That's why it's good to utilize it. That way you have something that'll
Yes.
automatically happen to you
Yeah.
every time. There you go.
He's pretty comfortable.
Hi, how you doing? Okay. There you go. Good job.
Good boy.
It's a little hard because in those situations, right, when the dog is moving quickly, it
Yes.
kind of startles him
Yeah.
too. Whereas if like that dog over there and that dog, they're just kind of walking by, he doesn't care as much.
This is amazing
Right.
because he sees them and he's just not.
Good boy. And that's a good time to reward him too. When he does see a dog and you can clearly see that he's not reacting and he looks back at you, so that's kind of perfect. So you're going to have those instances where things are going to be a little bit harder for him,
Sure.
but it's good practice that he gets to work through it. He's doing well not, sustaining that overreaction
He really
too.
is. It's amazing.
At least it's kind of like it's happening, but it's over now.
Well, let's go find a place and we'll just have to wait for him.
Yeah, we'll keep walking around. Hopefully we'll find him. He's got to be here somewhere. You got the big dog over there. There you go. Good. All right, now let's go this way. Oh, there you go.
Well, hey, you're the one who has things to do, not me. Thank you so much. Yes, that's really
We're headed that way.
like that's gotta be big. Thanks. See if I ever get around to that.
Okay, City's kind of in the middle.
Okay. Well,
Okay, let's go this way, buddy.
there you go. I'll follow you.
I was going to say there's a dog there, there's a dog there. It's hard to miss.
like just genuinely interested in people so long as they're not approaching him. It's very interesting. So, like, I think a big part of him wants to be comfortable.
I think you're right.
Okay, we got another little one coming up there. And what you can do here is go in between these pens to go around. There you go. I'll go ahead and start now before you there you go. Perfect. There you go. So it's always good to try to think of like that exit strategy, like when we're in the Home Depot, like shifting into an aisle or something like that. So that way he's not gonna be like going head on into somebody, which is like the hardest thing still for him.
Especially when it surprises.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you too. You talked a lot about his comfort level and the way he follows me around the house. And Dick says he sort of panics when he wakes up and I'm not there, and then he goes searching for me. Do you think that's got to do with how comfortable he is?
Well, he's probably just not used to all the other people. A lot of times what ends up happening is we gain a lot more value to him because he gets comfortable with us.
Yeah.
And because it takes him so long to get comfortable with others, that like almost amplifies our relationship with him. It's both a good thing, but because it's harder for him to get used to other people, it also is counterproductive too, because that's why it'd be good if you got to go and stay at like your friend's place for a night or two or a weekend or something like that. So he has to just learn to get comfortable and accept strangers and get new people and then just grow and develop like that. Some pups are just naturally introverts, right? Depending on their breed and personality and temperament. Whereas some of them are that way because they're scared or they have just never learned from others, things like that too. It's hard to gauge because he's older, it's probably more of his personality. Whereas if I was doing that with a puppy, it might just be lack of.
We stay with friends on our way to Florida every year.
There you go.
He's fine at their house. They don't have a dog.
But I think like with Clint and Sparkle, you'd be able to kind of get used to them over time. Yeah.
He did. As a matter of fact, one of the days after we left the park, we went to her house to work on a project. Clint was way across the room. He said, I don't want anything to do with that dog.
Like the snap. Yeah.
So you got one pup coming up here. So let's go ahead and go. Good. Very good. Perfect. Good job, big guy. Very good. There you go. So there, even though we didn't really have that much space or time, just turning him around so he's not directly facing the dog is enough sometimes, right? So he's not going to be feeling that pressure and overreact. We got another cute little black puppy there. So puppies, like children, right? They're going to be a lot more impulsive. So if we get near that puppy, it's going to probably go towards him. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, there you go. So the goal is still for us to kind of make the environment as easy for him to get used to still, because he's still getting used to it. But we don't want to completely take away those things. We decided to move further away so he can start here, let him see the dog, and then maybe get a little bit closer and then get back to the normal one. So just kind of gauge how he's going to react, what he's looking at. There you go. So he sees the dog, he looks away. Oh, perfect. There you go. And that's the behavior. That's the behavior that we kind of want, right? It'd be better if he was actually comfortable just like going and approaching the dog. But at least he looked at the dog and then he looked at you, right? So that's, it's the second behavior that we want. You always want to keep your main goal in mind. But that was good though. Good boy. And Dad is actually sitting across from a dog too, so that'll be good. Yeah, we'll come to you. He's doing good. He's doing really good so far.
Good.
Just a couple squeals when a little girl was running over to him really quick, and same with the dog. But most of the time he's been doing this, just kind of checking in and then checking back. So you got another dog that's coming up on your trail here. So depending on how he's doing, you might need to kind of get up and go back a little bit, but we'll see. I'd at least get ready to move so that way you're not caught. Oh. Oh, look at that. Maybe that's what you need, Buckley.
Yeah.
A little stroller. That's cute.
I've been sitting here listening for screeches. Wait a minute, my dog's nowhere near here.
Aw. He's trying to get those treats.
Yeah. Nobody.
You can go ahead and give him one or two.
I did.
Oh, he's like, I'd like more, please. Oh, good. That was good. There you go. Good. That was really good. There you go. Good. Oh, cute puppy. We went right through the middle of the market here. Walked by some people without any problems. So I was telling her, I think so long as they're not trying to focus on him and like close into his face with a hand or something like that, or moving too quickly at him, and he's gonna generally be okay. He seems almost curious and wants to meet some people too. So I think if like we allowed him to do it on his terms,
Yeah.
he's okay with it.
He's getting much better with people. Much better with dogs. But a dog in close proximity.
Yeah, it's a hard one, especially if they're approaching him. Is the thing. You got two coming towards you. Yeah, you might want to get ready to move this way. There you go. Okay. There you go, and then make a little bit of space there. Good job. Very good. There you go. Good. Good. There you go. That way he's not directly in the path as they're approaching in.
Yeah.
So even being kind of perpendicular, I
Yeah.
guess, is a lot more helpful because he can see them walking by as opposed to them like coming at him.
Okay.
So even those little changes can make it a lot easier for him to not feel that pressure.
You're doing good.
Yeah, he's doing great.
I don't have any treats. When you went over here.
Like looking at other people. You got
Anytime you want to move, I'll go with you.
Okay, we were just wanted to keep you some company too.
No, that's no problem. I just run out of gas fast.
That's understandable. And then the second thing we want to be careful of, just like puppies, is the little ones, is they're a lot more impulsive
Yeah.
to go towards them. So seeing a little kid come by, you also might want to make a little bit of extra space, right? Good.
They're probably gonna leave. They've already been here.
There you go. Good. So that way, if he's right next to her and she does go in, right, you have almost no time to react. Whereas if you take a couple steps away, you might have some more time. Because we know that he's not going to, hurt them, but it'll definitely scare the little one or their parents too if he even, does his usual stuff. So it's definitely best in those cases to just be on the safer side, unless, of course, you communicated with them beforehand and their children are good about letting him come to them, and they've handled dogs and all that good stuff before. You can generally tell too, because the families that don't have kids and pets, you know, they'll be together and, you know, they'll usually communicate and kind of see those things, right? Those are really good opportunities. So while you're out taking advantage of those opportunities, good job. Taking advantage of those opportunities when they want to actually meet him to do that, right? So you can kind of see there, because I saw that the dog was coming closer to him, I moved in between. What I would recommend on your side is to move away.
Okay.
Because instead of him just seeing the dog go by, that time the dog was approaching in,
Yeah.
right? And that'll be something that you just get used to at practice too, like we're going over like how to keep him on the opposite side of you in the interactions. And so that was just how to kind of just use yourself as a meat shield. There you go. let's not pee on it. Ready to go for another round?
Sure.
Let's try to go this way.
This way?
We'll go through the main part of the. Oh, here.
Because it's cheap.
We'll go through the main part.
Yeah.
Good job. Almost. It's a very busy morning. It makes sense though, because I guess it's so nice out as well. This is good for us. There you go.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
He stepped on his tail. Sorry. Oh.
Not good training to step on your dog.
Yeah, that squeal doesn't count. Oh, poor guy. Gets everybody's attention, that's for sure. Alright, so we'll let that go in front. And you'll see that you have a pup coming up. Right, so what I would do is go off to the side here and set him up there so that way he's away in the corner. There you go. Perfect. There you go. And now you can watch the dogs go by. Very good. There you go. So this is another really good spot for him as well, because it kind of runs perpendicular to where all the action is going to be. And he's kind of up far enough away here in this area, right?
He likes to be up. Gets on the back of our high back chairs.
I already know the happier he is.
Yeah, it probably helps to make him feel less small. Right? Gets a better view of things. Got two Westies behind you. That'll be harder too, but getting used to like 360 awareness.
Yeah, you really got to have your head on a swivel, and that's hard because you usually just take your dog and you walk.
Yeah. But you get the joy of having a Buckley, so you just have to make certain compensations, especially in the beginning. You know, I mean, I feel like a year or two down the road, if he continues the progress, you'd probably be less reactive, or would. He's already stopping really quickly in comparison to when we first started having our outings. So, but there's, like I said, there's always that cap, just depending on his personality and his disposition. And if he does have that kind of anxiety of how far he will be able to progress.
We've talked about that, and we're very happy with him. He's a great little guy, and we know there's limits.
Yeah.
I think we're a good family for him because we don't go a whole lot of places.
That's both good and bad. Because you want them to be able to be comfortable enough when you do need to go out or
That's
want to go out to
exactly
other places. Like we were talking about getting lunch outside. You know, this would be another perfect day for it. Just finding a spot that's maybe a little bit more tucked in, right? So that way he can still be out and about and see everything, but not have to feel that pressure put on him. Hi.
When we first got him, I mean, literally first got him, we had to come from Florida back home, and we stayed in 2 hotels, and he actually did very well. It was surprising. It was,
That's good.
you know, we carried him through the lobby. Couldn't walk him through the lobby, but you could carry him, and it was Christmas, so there was a lot of people.
There you go.
And you know, he would go in the elevator and go downstairs and then go out. But if he saw the dog,
Right.
and if somebody tried to pet him, he'd have to. But if we were just transiting a very crowded area, he was okay. And then we got him home and he started going nuts. What happened to him?
Got comfortable.
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. So you got little ones there. You got another pup back there. Good job. You got kids roaming around. So that one chocolate pup over there looks like they're very interested in meeting other dogs. So you'll want to take that into consideration if they come up this way, because he'll probably do that here as well. And so that's, you know, another positive about being aware and looking around is like you can start to gauge things that might happen even like way before it does, right? And be able to kind of take necessary precautions or be ready to, you know, correct them or redirect them if necessary.
They're carrying right here.
There you go.
And he looks
Aw.
just about the same as Buckley Pet.
Aw. Well, I think he's a little bit too big for my sling, but you know, you might be able to find an extra large one.
Yeah.
I usually use the slings with the potty training puppies, right, to keep them on me, but that would be another good way, either that or like the dog strollers.
We have a carrier
There you go.
to go on the airplane that at some point we would like to be able to fly to Florida to come somebody. So we've tried that.
Oh, it's okay. There you go. Oh. It's okay. He's just staring at him, right? He's just looking at the other dog's just looking at him. So it's just because he's fixated, you know, and he's bigger. Because usually when he doesn't react, he looks at the dog and then looks back to you. But you can kind of see there, and that's why I didn't prompt to redirect. It's just so that way you can see it on video too. Is when he's just focused on the other dog, you only have a limited amount of time before he overreacts. And because even the dog that wasn't coming directly towards us, it was still gonna be in sight and almost getting closer to us, right? And now he's just getting more sensitive because he's just focusing on things. So if we walk around a little bit more again, it'll help to kind of give him something to do.
Okay, baby.
Good boy.
Yeah. So let's walk around a little bit.
Right down there.
Because what happens is if he's too stationary and he's just looking around for things, right? He doesn't have anything to kind of get his nose preoccupied or things like that. And I can hold him for you as well. Oh, wow. Oh, good job. So this way, since we know that they're there and they're just sitting, I can start from back here, right, where I have more space. You can see it there. He looks and looks away, so he's going to be a lot safer and looks towards her for the treat. You can go ahead and give him one so that way he's not stuck on it. And then here again, with this dog walking by, Same thing here. I'm gonna be looking at him and the other pup. Right. There you go. Right. And so it's not only space but also his focus.
Yeah.
Right. Because if he's only able to focus on something that may cause him to be insecure or something, he's also more likely to overreact.
Well, that's kind of what we did at the vets. He was so focused on the treats that he didn't pay much attention.
It's good to have a combination of both. Like I said, in these instances, because there's so much around, it's a little bit gonna naturally be overwhelming. So it's better to get him to lean on you in the treats. Whereas if we're at the dog park, we want him to kind of be able to explore and move around and just see other dogs, right? Every situation is going to be a little bit different. You'll still have the same kind of general guidelines, on what to do and how to help make them not overreact.
Yeah.
But the reason why you'll want to just kind of get out and get practice more is so that those things just become like almost second nature to you. A lot of times it'll go from like this little puppy here, right? It'll go from feeling like you're walking on eggshells to kind of just being natural about things. So little girl here, right? Good job. Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
you hear it?
Right, so now she's gonna probably run back that way, right? Good job, right? So that's just that 360 awareness, anticipating where they're gonna go, running towards where, moving them out of their immediate immediate path. There you go, good. All right. So let's take them back through the market this way. Good job. And I'll let you keep on giving them treats every now and then. Keep saying hi. Aw. Follow you guys. Oh, you got two Yorkies coming up here too. So same thing here. I'm gonna take them back up this way.
Got two little fuzzy ones.
Two cute little Yorkies. So you might want to get some treats ready for them. Here, you got the black lab right there. Good. 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 Very good. All right. So you can see now he's looking at them, but then he's checking back with you. Same thing here, right? Oh, look at the cute little things. Very good. Good. All right. And so you'll kind of see the contrast between this time when there's two dogs that cross the same distance, but he didn't overreact, whereas that one dog that crossed the same distance and he did, it was only because he was just zeroed in on him, like moving even remotely towards him.
Yeah.
Right? So we just have to give him, oh, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. I like the face on that one.
That dog's paws are this big.
Oh, he's going to be huge.
He's gonna be big boy.
Look, Buckley, we got another Buckley coming. All right, here we go. So get ready to get some treats and redirect him if you need to. You got some treats ready?
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, he was the one that was in the stroller earlier. I think they're gonna go this way, so we're gonna go that way. Yep.
Heads up, 3.
Oh, here you go. You're good.
2 more.
Oh, good. Oh, hi. Hi, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good. He's a squeaker. You're okay. Hi.
It's okay.
You're so cute though. Hi.
Yeah, it's TJ, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. There you go. Good job. You're okay. There you go. Good. Right? So like me just quickly giving her that heads up.
Yeah.
People aren't startled. Us quickly redirecting him so his overreaction is as short as possible.
Right.
So we can at least watch out for this one too. So at least most of the time we can like very properly see these things, the triggers that are going to happen, and then it just kind of depends on on you how quickly you want to react, or if you want him to correct himself, or all those things. Because we want to give him that possibility of exposure,
Yeah.
but we have to know that in the back of our mind, the more exposure that he has, the more likely also he's going to overreact,
Okay.
right? So it's trying to find that balance, right? Hey,
Hi.
ooh, look at those. Those are some nice cameras. So there's always that risk involved, but you know, with that risk that you take, you also get the possibility of him getting used to things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of take the good with the bad in these kind of situations.
Yeah.
Like here, he's doing really well because that puppy is really far away. He's still looking at him.
Yeah.
He's comfortable at least with this distance. So that's why you're like, okay, we know that's good. Oh, got the two little ones coming up. Got any treats for him? Good. Cute little Yorkies. Oh, hi. Hi. Very good. There you go. that one's really interested in meeting other dogs too.
He's okay.
Yeah. Very good. There you go. Good. And sometimes, like I said, in these tight situations with the dog approaching, it's better to like make sure that he's successful than just squealing at every dog that wants to go by. Right, so like in that case, if that dog did come by too closely and did that, then he would have an overreaction too. Same with the little one. There you go, that's fine. Good. All right. So you just get better at assessing the risk versus reward and what to do as you just kind of keep practicing with him. And luckily, as you keep practicing with him, he gets better at just being around these things too. So let me check the path here. I think after the Roddy leaves, we can walk behind them.
Okay.
Because I know this one's barky. I don't want him to bark at him as well. Good, there you go. Good, now let's go ahead and walk behind them. That puppy coming up behind us too. That's awesome. He really does seem to want to like soak it all in too. Hot. Yeah, I was telling her like he has very similar reactions with the other dog that I was working with, Boomer. But when he was in this kind of scenario, he was very like obviously scared away, right? So even dogs with similar behaviors can have very different triggers and personality types.
Like he wants to be very interested in what's going on, but then if something sets him off, he gets overreacting.
Yeah. And luckily, it's just the approach. If it's not on his terms, that's the thing. And then fixation, right? Ooh. There you go. There's the other little one there. Another pup coming in. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. There we go. over there. And we know how the black one is going to react.
Right,
Yeah, I see that one. Good job, Buckley. Got another one over here that's just kind of sitting down, and this one moving away. Kind of want to take advantage of these and like just walk by them, right? Get them just used to. Perfect. Yeah. Told you, this is you're gonna get what you pay for when you come down here, right? But this is good because now they're all kind of stationary, and we have the opportunity now to control more space,
Yeah.
which way he's going, what direction, and all that stuff. So now we can kind of control the situation a lot more, right? They have a little vest on too, so that means they're probably either training or well behaved, right? So even those cues for me can help me determine, you know, how a dog is gonna be. If you see a dog with a service vest on, you know, most of the time they're gonna be perfectly fine. Now there are still some instances, especially with other dogs and animals, that they may act as well. But usually the boundaries of those are a lot more pushed, right? Which is a part of their training is to be able to kind of control themselves in those
Exactly,
distracting situations. But even pups like seeing eye dogs and stuff, their handlers are also trained to notice when the dog might be distracted and start pulling for another dog and how to correct it and get them back on track. So, you know, nobody is infallible. Some are just more sensitive to things than others, but you know, everybody has their pros and cons, their strengths and weaknesses. I got some live music back there. Look at that. Like, I feel like if I just let him walk to wherever, he would want to go up to people, right?
Probably would. Yeah.
This is cute. Good job. He's like, hi mom, I'm being good. Another German Shepherd over there, just relaxing. You need to sit down again? Did you want to sit down again or anything? We can try to find a bench or something.
I'll let you know.
Let's see how we're doing on time, too.
Oh, it's after job.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Good job. Good job. Very good. And so that's another thing too. If he's constantly checking in on somebody that's moving towards him and checking back to you, that's almost like his security blanket. It's like, yes, you're doing good, not overreacting, you're okay, you don't have to overreact. So taking that feedback from him to also let us know that if that person did approach, then he probably overreact. Because he's not actively moving towards them, he's actually watching them as they're moving towards him. To learn a lot from the little guy, just from going out and watching what he does and just paying close attention
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, because usually you just walk along and you know there's a dog down there somewhere, but you're not really paying attention.
Aww.
There you go.
He's like, I heard that, Mom. And we'll end the video.